I'm a young engineer with few months experience. My manager has gone AWOL since a few days. He might have gone fishing. I don't know where he is. So I'm in this room, surrounded by 20 apparently important people that I don't know. Everyone is silent. Suddenly someone stands up, throws a question. I can feel the tension in the room rising up instantly. And I know that no one can answer this question but my manager. And he's not here. So I'm scared like crazy because I don't have all the information to provide an effective answer. My palms are sweaty, I can feel my heart beating in my chest. So the guy waits for a few seconds and turns to me, and he's expecting me to answer. I try to come up with an answer, but I just can't articulate properly. And what I want to say sounds good in my head, but when I say it out loud, it sounds a bit confusing, and in fact it doesn't matter because I'm speaking so softly that no one can hear me around. So I can tell you, this meeting did not really end well. And you know, we all have the experiences that we want to forget because we messed up so bad that we are almost ashamed of that experience. You remember this big meeting or that job interview when you failed miserably? I mean, if I was Marty McFly, I would go back in time and make sure I cannot go to work that day.
Great Scott!
Why? Because thinking back to that experience, I think it was a perfect example of someone who is totally not charismatic. So there are 4 types of people. The naturally charismatic, who has this presence, this ability to connect with people, to project a vision. You have the cultivated charismatic, who, given the opportunity, will try to do what needs to be done and project a certain level of charisma, without success. You have the false charismatic, who believe they are charismatic or have a certain level of charisma, but they overestimate way too much their skills, and they just try too hard, which makes them everything but charismatic. And then you have the non-charismatic, and I can tell you that day, I was definitely not charismatic. So if you are naturally a charismatic person, you can stop the video right now. But if you are not naturally charismatic, then there are 3 things you need to stop doing right now if you want to improve your charisma. So first, stop speaking without conviction. Charisma often comes up from speaking in a way that makes others feel inspired or engaged, and that comes from speaking with confidence. And if we speak in a hesitant or uncertain way, we diminish any potential charisma that we might have. So we appear unsure or insecure, and this is what happens to me in that meeting. I was not sure of my answer, and I was not convinced by my answer, and I was just scared to death to tell that answer. How do we speak with conviction? It's simple. Know your material and clearly understand what you want to say, obviously, but most importantly, believe in your message. Conviction is contagious, and when you believe in what you're saying, others are more likely to believe it too. Honestly, if you don't believe in what you are saying, how can you expect others to believe in what you are saying? Second, when you speak, avoid rushing. Speaking too quickly can make you seem nervous, can make you feel nervous. So take your time, slow down everything, use pauses. It's okay to stop speaking for a few seconds to emphasize an idea. And speak loud enough to be heard. Being quiet or mumbling sound unsure. And third, improve your body language. Maintain eye contact. It builds trust. Use open body postures. Stand up, sit straight. Open your shoulders and avoid slouching. Even though some postures can project power, usually I feel it's a lot better to avoid using close posture, except if you know exactly what it means. So use natural gestures to emphasize points, but avoid excessive or random movement which can appear nervous. Stop being self-centered. I know what some of you are thinking right now. I'm not self-centered, but the truth is we are all self-centered to a different level. We want others to listen to us. We want to appear confident. We want them to say, yes, you are right. we want. And that's the difference between the charismatics and the less charismatics. I'm not saying that the charismatics are not self-centered, right? What I'm saying is they are less self-centered, or at least they appear to be. And the less charismatics come with a here I am mentality, whereas the charismatic come with a here you are mentality. And this shift their focus outward. They create an environment where others feel seen, heard, understood, when others feel special. And this creates a connection with the audience, a deep feeling of being inspired and motivated, connected at kind of a emotional level. In that meeting, I was too centered. What? On my feelings, on my needs, on my answers. It would have been way better to say, it's not my scope, I don't have all the information right now to answer you, but I understand what you want, I can sense the urgency, I'll find the answer and get back to you as soon as possible. It would have been way better. Finally, stop being negative. In my meeting, I was thinking, I should not be here. It's not my job. It's not my fault. My manager is somewhere having fun. Where is he? I don't know. And this is what we usually do. We make excuses. This is not my fault. It's his fault. Her fault. It's bad luck. What I should have done back then, I call that the 3 P's. Be present, positive, and passionate. Charismatic people are fully present in the moment. They're not thinking about something else. They prepare for that moment. Live that moment. They're not looking for excuses to get away from that moment. They are passionate and bring a positive energy to the table. They're not energy drainers, but adopt a positive kind of energized problem-solving attitude. And we like to be in their presence because their energy, enthusiasm, and commitment is contagious. Charisma is not magic. It's a skill and anyone can master it. You can be that charismatic person, and if you need an extra boost, you have to watch these 2 videos. Cheers.